Okay, what I am doing, let's see if I can zoom in here. See the little bracket I have up there, fastening the fence together. I'll point out there, right here. Okay. I am making the brackets to hold the fence on to the gate, and I'm using strapping that I have for fastening the heavy metal panels onto the end posts. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to do the whole thing, but if I can get the bottom secure, then I'll just tack the other with either zip ties or baling twine, and it just kind of depends on what I have available until I can get some more strapping. I'm like pretty much tapped out until payday, which is in a couple of days. So let me see, hopefully you can see. Got that all the way zoomed down. Hopefully, I'm going to back this up a little bit. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here, how I'm doing this. Now I've got them all cut to length, and what I've discovered is the holes on the strapping is not evenly spaced. There's some that are a little bit wider. So what I'm doing, I don't want the sharp edges here, okay? So I'm taking the ends and I'm folding them over, and what I need to do is I need to make sure that I fold it right in the middle between these two holes. So I'm using my lineman's pliers. I'm kind of eyeballing it. It looks about right. Pretty close. Trying to make sure it's straight. I'm like an anvil, taking the hammer and I'm banging it down to make a crease. Hopefully, I've got this measured right. I've had to redo a couple ends. It's looking kind of good. I hope. I had a precision tool for measuring. Yeah, maybe I could do it that way, but I don't. I'm kind of eyeballing it. It's looking pretty good. And yes, it looks really good. Okay. Now, you can see, let me see here. You see how that the hole, how clearly you can see. See how the hole is clear? There's none of the other holes, the edge shining through, unlike with this one, but I think I can still get the screw through that. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one. And I'll be, I've got my vice grips already set to hold the nut. And I've got the bit and the drill, and I'm using the drill to drill in the screw while I'm holding the nut with the vice grips. So, and that's how I'm making my my brackets. Alrighty, we've got the gate completely done. Well, it's done, far done as it's going to be, as I ran out of strapping. But I've got, it's just the top that I need to have done, but I've got a piece of baling twine holding that up for the time being. Figured it was more important to have the bottom secure, so that's what I concentrated on. I've got two brackets at the bottom, one on either side, and two in the middle, which is holding the bottom and the top together. And then I've got one on either side of the sides that, on the top, and that leaves the top. Now, of course, that took all of the screws that came in this little plastic packet, and I bought extra screws figuring that, okay, I can take back whatever I don't use. Bought two different size screws because we weren't real sure which size would be best, and so So that's 4 packets altogether I bought. I gotta hang on to the 1 packet in order to finish this. So I figured, well, I gotta get another roll of strapping. I'll do the top, and I'll just add extra brackets on the brackets on the sides. Maybe add 4 more per side, and that should secure it pretty good. So, and if I have enough screws and strapping to do more, I'll do more. But hey, I think that looks pretty good considering. Completely repurposed, lighter weight than the chain link that was on it. Well, that's the gate. Now I get to have fun over here figuring out the roof. Yes, that's the next part of the project, is figuring out the roof. I wish I had a framing square, I'll tell you, but I don't. I thought I had one, but don't ask me where it is. So I guess I better get to it. Okay, this is my first 2x10. I have it up. I have a 6-inch overhang there, and that's about 16 inches there. Now I'm getting a little bit nervous because I've never cut a bird's mouth before, and I'm pretty sure I need that for these. So I'm hoping I remember enough to actually do it. And it'll be easier if I had a framing square, but I don't. Okay, it's just a hen house. It's not the Taj Mahal. I'll figure it out. Well, there's my first bird's mouth. Don't know if it's right. Not real sure. But hopefully it's good enough for a hen house. Alright. Now I gotta go cut the one at the other end. And then I got 2 more 2x4s to do. And then that'll be done. Yeah, once again, I'm waiting for the battery to charge. That saw uses a lot of juice. I got the end cut, and I started on the second bird's mouth for this 2x4, and it died. Battery died, and it was fully charged when I started, and that's just one. Man, this is going to take me forever just to cut 3 boards. Well, cutting that angle cut is, it took quite a bit. It just did not like it. I mean, it's a brand new saw blade. I haven't done that much cutting, so that shouldn't be the problem. So, I don't know. Well, at least I got a breeze blowing. And I also found a piece of strapping that I had cut out, but I had dropped it on the ground, so I didn't have it fastened on. So I got that one other piece of strapping up there. So I just need 1 more at the top, and that gate will be good enough to finish. I mean, I'll put a few more braces, clamps, whatever, around the bottom part, because that needs to be the most secure. Sometimes we get critters running loose. So if I make that one good and secure, I won't be too worried about it. Just do preliminary for the top half. And that should do. But you know, it's not going to be done till after payday. It'll work. It'll do the job. So I was hoping I could have this done by this weekend, but if it's going to take me that long to cut 1 board, and I've got 2 more to do, and I haven't even got this one finished, I'll be lucky if I get it done by this weekend. This is crazy. I mean, I'm pretty much spending the whole day here, but still, I got to go home at some point. All right. Well, Guess I got a rooster I can feed, so I got something I can do. Well, the girls are all upset with me this afternoon. Yeah. Every one of them. If I can get a picture of it here. Let me see. They all got bracelets on. See that one there? There has a black band on her leg. And these all the buffs have a leg band. But Kettle wouldn't cooperate. The one who's always so easy to pick up. Yeah, let me see here. There we go. Yeah. All of them have it on their right leg. That's so I know what year they were born. How old they are. So I'll put in my notebook that black band on right leg is 2014. Right, Kettle? Don't worry, you'll get yours. One of the cable ties, that's what I use, is the plastic cable ties, small ones. One of them was defective, and she was the one giving me the most trouble, so. Yeah, so I thought that the buffs were going to be the ones that give me the most trouble because, you know, they don't really want me to be picking them up or anything, but they were pretty good. I got a little bit more room with the ducks out of here. Yeah, he's just going to go. Might put an ad on Craigslist for him, but see if he goes there. But he's definitely going to go. I don't think I'm going to keep him. I'm just not real happy with disposition. Thought he was going to be alright, but I'm not real happy with him. So he's going to go. So, yeah, they're all hiding from me now. There's one. They like to hide in there. I don't know why, but they do. Alright, just figured I'd get something done while I'm waiting for that battery to charge. So, and that's it. Yeah, waiting for the battery to charge again. Right now it's testing the battery. I think I pushed it pretty hard. I got, let me see, I got this board done. Where is it? There it is. Okay. That one's done. That's board 1. This is board 2. I don't know if you can see from this end. I got the one bird's mouth at the other end done. Right now I'm working on this one. And since I'm waiting for the battery to charge again, guess what? We're doing it by hand. And the saw I've got ain't great. Move this a little bit out of the way. I'm not ambidextrous. Close, but not quite. is an El Cheapo Tractor Supply saw. I got this and another blade, I think for 10 bucks. I don't even know if I paid 10 bucks for it, maybe 5 bucks. But got it mainly for this blade. The other blade is too long for this handle, it's all flimsy. So might be able to cut styrofoam insulation with it maybe. But this one, not the best wood saw. A couple of sawhorses would probably be really nice. Let me see what I can do here. Every now and then the rest gives me a problem. Here we go. It's out. Clean it up a little bit. Alright, that's 2 done. And the battery's still testing. Oh. Feels quite warm. Well, this second board that my friend bought for me has got a bit of a bow in it. Right now I've got it so the bow it curves this way. So the bump is going up. I don't know. I was using the first one that I cut as a template. I used that to cut the second one. That one's pretty straight. This one, it's got a bit of a bow to it. Thinking about putting a couple of screws in there to hold it tight. I guess that won't hurt anything. Oh, but wait a minute. I'm still waiting for the battery to charge. Guess that's not going to happen. I'll figure something out. Well, I figured it out. Gonna let this battery cool down overnight and leave this here. Hopefully nothing poops on it. And speaking of poop, they made such a mess up here. I'm sure it's ducks. I am sure that it's ducks. They are so dirty. Ducks are. So, well. Oh. So I'm going to let that cool overnight, as I just noticed what time it was. And I'll try and knock it out tomorrow. They're supposed to be going on a trail ride tomorrow afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to go. I would have liked to, but I got to get this thing done. I'll take you over here and show you. Yeah, they discovered the water. There's the T111 siding for the hen house. It's under shelter. Excuse me. It's under shelter. It's up off the ground. It'll be good to go. It's just a matter of getting it up there. If my battery would only last long enough to get it done. It doesn't seem to lose that much juice when I'm cutting the thinner stuff, but when I'm cutting the 2x4s, man, it just, I don't know if I'm pushing too hard on the saw or what, but it just seems to burn through the battery faster. So, well, at least I got something done. I got two joists ready to go up. Got to cut the third one. And I got the gate done. I should have started on the joist first instead of the gate first. You know, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess maybe I was just too nervous about cutting into those 2x4s to make the bird mouse. I think that's what it was. I was just nervous about it. I've never done anything like that before. I mean, I'd kind of watched carpenters do it and whatnot, but I've never done it. So I think that's why I went with the gate first. Because I figured, oh, I can do this. The other I was quite nervous about. I still don't know if I got it quite right, but I think that it'll work, I think. And I gotta I need a 4-foot board on there. I need 2 more 4-foots there. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to cut up this one that's all full of cement and whatnot. Hopefully that doesn't destroy my saw blade too much. I've got this one, but I think that's more than, I got the 4 feet, but I don't have enough to make 2 boards out of it. So, but maybe I can use the other piece for a support. Once I get that done, I don't know if I should put the roof on first. Oh, that's another thing too. I forgot to bring out the plastic that I was going to put between the metal and the wood. I was going to put I've got some plastic, clear plastic I was going to put up there, just additional waterproofing, because I don't know how good this metal roof is. Well, that's it. I'm done for the day.